Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. There's something incredibly satisfying about taking something old, broken and forgotten and making it feel brand new again. Before we jump in, a huge thank you to tinyBuild for providing me with early access to ReStory through their creator program. Today we're headed to the bustling streets of mid-2000 Tokyo, where we'll be running our very own electronics repair shop. We'll be taking apart nostalgic Y2K gadgets, cleaning and restoring everything from old handhelds to official licensed Atari consoles, hunting down spare parts online and helping customers whose stories might just change depending on the choices we make. So, grab your toolkit, power up the workbench, and let's see if ReStory is the next cozy management game we can't put down. Let's go. Tokyo, early 2000, my first day in the repair shop. Cluttered place. Clean up the workbench. Workbench. Empty box. What do we have over here? We have a clock. We need to move over here. Rubbish. And we need to open up the shop, I think. Does that fit there? There we go. Alrighty, let's open this store. So this is our lovely store here. Cash register. We've got a mouse. Computer. Hello. How are you getting on? Cleaning up? I'm here about rent. As we agreed, $2,000 per week. Oh, by the way, on the way here, I found a phone. I don't know whose, but it's mine now. Everything here is mine, although it doesn't turn on. How much will it cost to repair? First customer gets free service to celebrate. Name the inflated price. How about we name the inflated price? You might as well offer to do it for free. Take $7,500 at least, and you'll go out of business like the last master. Okay, when you're done, put the phone on the counter. I'll be around here somewhere. Okay, so this is our phone. Let's click on it. Here we go. Now it's got here a Pokio. It looks very much like a Nokia, a Pokia. So this is a Pokia 3310. 1 day to repair, and it needs a clean. Okay, and it's got unknown parts. So we need to drag it. It's telling you what it needs to do. Drag it over here so we can clean it. And we do have a little bit of a rating system here, a percentage of how much it's been cleaned so far. Let's make sure we get all the edges as well. Nice. All right, let's turn it around. And we'll do the inside as well. We've got a screen here. What's this one? Another screen. The on-off button. Try and put them in order. That looks dirty. What do we have here? We need to do the screws, or undo the screws, I should say. It's got a very satisfying little clicking sound. There we are. And remove this one, which goes right up the top. Then we can take that one off and turn it around. Remove that one, which it does need a clean. I used to have one of these old Nokia phones back in the day. On the inside, bit of a clean. There we are. Oh, what's this? A phone number. And we've got a battery that needs a clean. Might as well clean that up. Let's flip it and clean it. And then this one is fine. So maybe we can put it back together. Let's have a look. Everything it's got. What's dirty? The keyboard and the function button. So let's clean those up. Keyboard. We'll turn that around. And the function button. It even highlights orange. See that? It tells you that it's dirty or something needs to be done to that part. There we are. Alrighty. Now that everything is done, how to reassemble the case, the circuit board, yes, screws. It even tells you how to assemble. Case, circuit board, screen. Don't think that one fully screwed in. Right, I need to pop that in there and that one there. So that's good. Now we need a screen and a screen frame. Screen frame, speaker. Okay, then a keyboard, function button, options button. Keyboard, function, options. Battery back, we've already done the battery, and then it's just this one on top. Looks good to me. Beautiful. Alrighty, let's pop it up here and wait for the next one. I suppose we've got the time here, so we know what time it is. I can't stand Akiba, the noise, the crowds, but it's more peaceful here with you. What are you doing? Is the phone ready? I don't have much time. Just hand the phone over. Mention the paper with the number on it. I know that number. In short, you may be contacted, but it'll be better for you if you don't answer. And in general, you really should close before midnight. There was an incident last week. Somebody broke in a store, ransacked everything and stole some expensive equipment. My son was on the scene. He came home angry and wet. He provided security for a very good rate too, but we'll discuss that later. Bye. Okay, so we've collected some money, which is great. The time is now ticking away. Oh, excuse the intrusion. I hope I didn't scare you. The last master always got scared. I live directly above you. I'm taking part in an online Pac-Man championship on my old Atari 2600. But my joystick broke and I'm so close to the record. It's the second time this month. So now I've got 2 broken joysticks. Could you fix one of them at least? Sure. So we've got 2. Just tug on the rope if you agree. Tug on the rope. Love that. Sort out inventory and throw out boxes. Use the parts from one joystick to fix the other. All right. So let's get to cleaning. This one's dirty too. What's this? Got to put the parts in there that are not broken, maybe. Oh. No. Take this one off? Yes. This one. The button. Circuit board looks like rubbish. We'll inspect that in a minute. We'll give this one a bit of a clean. This one's had a bit of a workout, it looks like. All right, we'll just rotate that a bit. There we go. Very, very satisfying, I might add. There we go. That's one done. And this one, give that a bit of a clean too. There we go. And on the inside as well. Nice. Now, is this broken? That can all go in there. That's not broken. And this is not broken. Right. How to reassemble. Clean and repair. Okay. So that's one. Oh. Before you stands Inspector Sakamoto. Why are you tensed up like a cat in a kimono? There's a little case I'm investigating, right? There was a chase last night. Somebody broke into the store, smashed the window and made off with some expensive equipment. I chased them all the way to the Kanda River. In the struggle, I fell straight into the water. I'm fine, but my flashlight was damaged. It won't turn on. Could you take a look? That flashlight is my faithful partner. When I turned it on, smoke came out of it and the glass is smashed to pieces. It's a popular model, but you can't get parts for it here anymore. Still, I hope you can find a donor on the marketplace. Just be sure to check the seller's rating. People lie. All right. Tell him that you still have no internet. I have an internet guy. He's a little odd, but he knows what he's doing. I'll send him to you. By the way, I'm surprised that somebody opened up again here so quickly after the business with the last master. But you seem to know what you're doing, so good luck. All right. Where is the other? Actually, that's empty. Now, where is the other? Here. Here it is. This one. We've got to pull this one apart because we've got to make a joystick. The Pac-Man tournament depends on us. So, we'll do the same thing. Take everything apart. Alright, does that need cleaning? No, it doesn't. So, it could go in here. That doesn't look broken. That's fine. This one needs a clean. There we go. For the circuit board. Lovely. Put that one in there. This one in there. And this one is broken. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the base. Let's place them there. Now, let's start to assemble the circuit, the joystick base, and the action button. Right? There we are. Now we can just screw the pieces back in. There we go. This is looking good. $4,000 it's set up there. Did you see that? All right, done. Now we can move that one up there. Oh, I'm sorry. Have you fixed it already? Right, here's the payment for your work. It should be enough. And you can keep the second joystick. Thank you so much. I heard that you still don't have internet. Can I help? It's so nice to be able to do something useful for somebody else. Here's an advert for our provider. They have the best rates. Write it in your answer what speed you want. Slow internet. speed, but at least it's there. Average, use for every day. Let's go with the middle one. Sorry, I have one more favour to ask. I bought a portable nano PMP on the marketplace. It was hard to get as it's only just come out, but it doesn't turn on. The box was all crumpled, so the courier may have been in a hurry. On forums, everyone writes that only official services can perform repairs, but I don't get out much, so you're my only hope. Do you have a license? Don't you? No. What a pity. Never mind. I'll wait. As soon as you have a PMP license, I'll be in touch. Let's grab our money. We're up to 12,500. But we need to repair this one. That is broken. And that's broken too. So we can start to take it apart. The dirty part has been installed. Maybe we'll quickly wash it then. Washy. There we are. We've got a battery. Let's rotate. Do the same on the other side. There we are. Remove it. Clean it. Yes, please. Back to new. Rotate. Clean. And a circuit board. Is it broken? Yes, it is. Now, who's this? Hey there. Are you the new master? Oh, I'm so glad you've opened up. Now, I have something to do. The last master went missing suddenly, and it's been difficult. Mr. Hashimoto said that you need help delivering bills and orders and pick up goods for sale. Just put everything on the counter. Okay. So, what have you got there? Here are the bills, rent and internet. I'll bring them in every week. Okay, gotta go now. In my work, speed is of the essence. Whoosh. Okay, so these are our bills. So we need to move the money into the envelope. And another bill. Let's pay our rent. 2,000. Thank you so much. Now we need to go onto the internet. Let's get out of here. And let's jump in our internet. Here we go. We've got a Unicorp 99L. It doesn't turn on. Is there another one? A Tamagotchi. Looks like it. Egotchi. Like a Tamagotchi. Okay, so this is the one we need. We're going to add that to our cart and check out. What's this? We've got 4 emails. Online order, repair and clean. Okay, so we've got some online orders too. Now let's turn on the light here because we're going to need it. That's what we ordered. Yes. And that can go in the bin. Okay, now let's take this apart. We need to use that there. And we need the light. Everything else we don't really need. But I want to use the parts that of the other person's. So this one is broken. This one we need. And that's it. So now let's replace it with the other one. Yes. And we'll take out what we need, these 3 parts. Yes, please. And we'll put it back together again. Now, is that the board there? Put the cap on. These are the heavy duty torches. You know, the ones you go camping with. There we are. And then over here, we need to pop the battery in and another 4 more screws. And one last one. Is that it? Turn it on. These don't look like they're in. Is that perfect? Perfecto. Nice. Okay, done. Pop that one over here. Pack the order. Pack the order. Done. Hello. I see you brought my old friend back to life. Here's your reward. You don't mind if I ask a few questions, do you? Say that you'll be happy to answer. Say that you're just a master and don't want any trouble. Sure, excellent. With regard to the incident last night, I'm convinced that Hashimoto is involved somehow, but we don't have much information. Do you know anything? No. Repeat Hashimoto comments about how his son came home wet and angry that night. Say you thought he was Hashimoto's son. Say that you're just a master and don't want any trouble. Interesting. Should we repeat? Yes. So, it was his boy. We've been getting complaints about him for a while. That really helps for the investigation. I'm so glad you saved my flashlight. I really didn't want to lose it. Right. I'll be off. I stand out here like a cat in a kimono. Alrighty. Thank you so much. Alright. To do buy a nano PMP license. Let's check that out. And what are these? Clean. Everything was fine yesterday. Maybe we accept the order. Repair and clean. Tamagotchi. Repair and clean. And just clean. Let's accept 2 of those. And this one as well. Okay. Well, we might as well because we already did one of these. So we know what we're doing. We can very quickly. And this one was a clean. So we'll take the screws out. Hopefully that'll take us to midnight. Well, that's pretty good. We get to do some online orders. Take that one off. Oh, Sensei, help. My Egotchi doesn't respond anymore, and he was a gift from my mum. She'll be really angry. My class went on an excursion on top of Tokyo Tower. It was so high up there and so beautiful, but I got distracted and dropped my Egotchi straight into a puddle. I've done everything I could. I fed him rice balls and wrapped him in a towel, but the screen still won't light up. I shook him, blew on him, and even said sorry, but he still doesn't wake. Fix him, please. He promised he'd grow up to be a huge dragon. Oh, poor little one. I'll pop that there. All right, it's 11. Let's get back to this. Let's see what needs cleaning. We've got the speaker, a few things here. Okay. So does the battery need, no, it doesn't. All right. That doesn't need it either. That doesn't need it either. So that's all fine. Let's screw it back in. Jeez. There's quite a lot going on for a first day. That's fine. What about this one? This screen is fine. This one needs a clean. It's orange. So let's quickly do that. Done. So that one can go back on. This one. Orange, not orange, orange and orange. That one can go there. So this one needs a clean. Yep. Let's pop that one in there. This one needs a clean. Rotate. Pop it back in. And then this one needs a clean. There we go. Rotate. Nice. And we'll just pop that one there. Perfecto. All right, they're going to collect that one in the morning. Now, it is, let's close the shop. Okay, and let's just keep going here because it said that we shouldn't stay open. So we might as well close it. We'll still keep working. That needs a clean, does it? Yes, it does. Let's rotate. Nice. Got 4 little screws here. Goodness me. I am future. Oh, I've got that game. That's a good game. All right, take that off. Another 4 screws. Goodness me. This Egochi has got a lot of screws. That needs a clean, it looks like. Let's rotate. Beautiful. And this one, does it need this taken off? There we go. There we go. All right. I think a few of those items there need a clean. So we'll start one at a time. So that was a circuit board. This one needs a clean, and that is the display. Beautiful. And what about this one? Does not need a clean, and this one does not. So we'll get the circuit board again. Pop it all back together. So it goes circuit board, display, screen. Screen. Then the front panel. Right, and we'll rotate it. And screw in the tiniest screws in the world. There we go. I think this one went on. Speaker. Then we need a back panel. Another 4 screws. Tiniest screws in the world. There we go. And 1 more screw. Perfect. Now we'll pop that over here. Because that's 4 and that's 3. And then there was 1 more here that we need to pull apart. Let's see how quickly we can do this. This one looks like it's dirty. This is the circuit board, I think. There we go. All right. This one's dirty here. There we go. Let's rotate and get the edges. And then the other side. Nice. All right. Let's put this together. That's dirty. Now we can put that back there. This one's dirty. Let's clean that one up. Rotate. Go for the circuit board. Let's screw those 6 screws on. There we go. There we are. Perfecto. Put that right there as well. And they'll be collected in the morning. Time to end the day and start a new one. One in progress, it says. Completed in progress. Nice. $16,000 or one. Yen? I think it's yen actually. Alrighty, day 2. We might just leave it there for our first look at ReStory. You can definitely see why this one caught my attention. ReStory isn't just fixing old electronics. It's about meeting interesting people, making meaningful choices, and bringing a little bit of life back to every device that lands on my workbench. The nostalgic Y2K setting is laid back, Tokyo atmosphere, make it a genuinely relaxing game to spend time with. A huge thank you again to Tiny Build for providing early access through their creator program. If you enjoyed coming along for today's repair adventure, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and let me know down in the comments which retro device would you love to repair or own again. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next cozy adventure. Bye for now.